Dude, you know, for years, I tried to wear gloves, but I never could force myself to do it on tournament day. I would struggle through practice wearing them, so my skin was protected, but I felt like it hindered my performance. Like I was constantly getting treble hooks hung in them. They were constantly, you know, just coming apart. Like the first time you washed them, they were never the same, and you have to wash them because, I mean, if you're catching fish, they're gonna smell after a while. So I went from not wearing gloves season 1 of the Bass Pro Tour, being the most penalized person on the tour, to last year hardly even getting a penalty the entire season. And it's not because I changed what I was doing, it's because I found a good pair of gloves the first tournament of the season. I wore them every day I competed last year. So I went from the most penalized person to one of the least, and I attribute all of that to these gloves. Dude, when you're flipping a fish like that one a second ago, dude, the only way you can get from getting a penalty is grabbing your line. And dude, I don't care who you are, when braid or fluorocarbon just starts cutting through your damn skin, you're gonna drop the fish. Like, dude, it hurts. And these things keep me from doing that. Like, I can grab an 8-pounder by the line with these gloves on, and I can land it without cutting my hand. So I'm just not in pain, you know? And not to mention, like, just, I'm not as afraid of a fin going through my hand with these on than I am with barehanded. And I do feel like this thing, if you feel that, it's really sticky. Like, it's definitely, you know, helps you grip your rod, helps you grip the handle, helps you grip the fish, I believe. You know, dude, like, if I didn't believe in it, I couldn't sit here and tell you about it. Like, I truly believe that these gloves make me a better fisherman. I think they not only make me a better fisherman and give me advantages like being able to hold the reel better and being able to grab the fish in the water so I don't get a penalty. It keeps the line from cutting my hand, but they protect my hands from the sun. And the older I get, the thinner my skin gets. And I feel like, I don't care, you can apply sunscreen 10 times a day, it's not gonna be as good as this glove on my hand, because if you're catching fish, you're constantly putting your hands in the water, and you're gonna have to reapply sunscreen, and it just makes your hands greasy, it messes up, gets on your reel, gets on your line, it smells. So the benefit of wearing gloves is it eliminates all of that. And all the while, you know, you're protecting yourself from getting skin cancer on the back of your hand, which I think, you know, a guy that fishes like 300 days a year like I do, I think it's important to have good protective clothing on, a good buff, a good shirt, a good, you know, good pants and gloves. Now, I think sunscreen is great. I think they make some really good stuff, but it's not practical out here on the water when you're constantly your hands are in and out of the water. And these things, I mean, they never stay wet. I just caught 2 or 3, and these things have already dried. You know, they got wet when I lipped the fish, and now they're completely dry. So I love these gloves. I love the way they look, and I love the way they perform. The monkey.